Welcome to another video where we are going to break down funnels for direct-to-consumer brands. Today with another client of ours, Weische, which is a huge brand which originally started in Germany with these meal replacement shakes, right? Last year they did around 120 million euros, which is around 140, 150 million dollars, and super excited to get into this video with you guys today. Now, just to give you a quick overview of like the general store, I'm gonna just scroll through the homepage and then also just give you a high level overview, just so you can get a good understanding of the general store and then also the product portfolio, right? So these are like the different products that they're selling, mostly focused on the meal replacement shakes, so like high protein drinks, but then they also have powders, bars, hot bowls, and basically everything around meal replacement, right? So this is what the general store looks like. Now, today, as I said, we're going to focus on funnels. So together with Weische, we basically built and worked on two different acquisition funnels that we are going to break down together in this video. The first one is basically a pre-sale page funnel, and then the second one is a more direct to offer funnel, right? So high level, if we look at it, right, like just imagine this being the funnel, right? Top of funnel, and then we have middle of funnel, and then we have bottom of funnel, right? Now, the different funnel types that we built here, right, are focused on different people in different awareness stages, right? So the first one, the pre-sale page funnel we're going to break down, is more focused on the top of funnel audience that is less aware, right? So these are people that typically have zero awareness, or they just have problem awareness. And then for example, middle of funnel or bottom of funnel are people that are let's call it super aware, or most aware, obviously, as you know, are ready to buy, right? So that's why we have two different funnels. And for most of the brands that we work with, we actually build one funnel per awareness stage, right? So for example, this is going to be funnel 1, this is going to be funnel 2, and this is going to be funnel 3. And please excuse the terrible drawing that I'm doing here, but just to drive the point home. So again, because people are in different awareness stages, right? And it's obviously a completely different selling process to people that have zero awareness or just problem awareness in comparison to people that are in the market ready to buy, right? And that's why we need different funnels, we need different ads, right? And different angles for each of these. And that's what we basically built. So yeah, just to kind of drive this point home. Before we dive straight into these, now we have two funnels. The first one being the funnel where we push less aware traffic through a pre-sale page, right? So we have a general pre-sale page. As soon as they click on any of these call to actions, they are then being pushed to a direct product page, and then from there into the cart, into the checkout. And then the second funnel that we're going to break down in this video is a direct to offer funnel, where we basically have more aware ads and people that are ready to buy in the market, where we push them to an offer page and then into the cart and then into the checkout. Now let's get straight into it. I'm super excited to break these down together with you. This funnel, also in terms of the ads, is more of like a general lower awareness level funnel, right? So if we look at the ad together, it's basically an image ad where we're saying, hey, quick breakfast, post-gym fuel, or lunch at your desk. Our drinkable meals fit perfectly into your day. Ideal for on the go, after workouts, or at work. Packed with all essential nutrients, keeps you full for 3 to 5 hours. Grab your taster pack now. Right, so that's basically the ad, pretty straightforward. And then we have multiple different variations of this with image ads, with video ads, and so on and so on. Now, all of this traffic first gets pushed to a pre-sale page, right? So looking at this pre-sale page, if we look at the above the fold, we basically, and you've seen this probably in my other videos as well, where I talk about the above the fold, and the above the fold should kind of showcase the product or the transformation, and it needs to have some form of value proposition where it's super easy for the prospects to understand what are they getting out of this, right? So all of these videos where I break down funnels from clients of mine or landing pages that we've built for clients is essentially has a great value proposition in the above the fold, where it's super easy for prospects to understand what they're looking at. So looking at this above the fold, right, we have the product on the left hand side, and then the value proposition: one drink, one meal, modern nutrition that fits perfectly into your fast-paced lifestyle, delicious, simple, balanced, good for you and your wallet, smart, right? So that's the value proposition. Then underneath here we have a couple of icons that also get across different USPs, right? So complete and balanced, keeps you full for hours, ready to go on anytime, anywhere, unmatched in taste. So that's basically the above default section. Then as soon as you scroll down, you get a general overview of best selling products. And then if we scroll further down the page, we have more sections that get across the product USPs and then also educate the prospect on the product. So for example, what's inside, right? Why food gives you essential nutrients like a healthy meal, delicious, easy to digest, perfect on the go. Why food gets you through the day, 500 calories per drink. Cover most of your energy needs and everything you need in one bottle, right? So this basically educates the prospect on the product, and down here below we also have another educational section around the product, right? Because in general, meal replacement shakes, they are not completely new, but for the general market, right, outside of fitness people or health aware people, meal replacement shakes and not eating like a burger for lunch, but rather drinking this high protein shake is somewhat new, right? So that's why we educate them so much on what's inside, right? What are they getting in terms of carbs, proteins, fats, and fibers, right? And then also general overview of the product, then obviously a couple of product reviews. And then this is also really great. Another section basically comparing these meal replacement shakes to regular like food that you would eat, and then basically saying, hey, listen, if you drink our shakes, you're going to be full for longer, right? We scientifically tested the lasting effect of Y food compared to traditional fast food and snacks. The result, our drinks keep you feeling full for longer. And then again, basically we show them the different tastes and already mixed them based around like, I would call this around like milkshakes, like classic, more fruity or vegan, and then basically saying, hey, look at these products now and find your favorite. And then what you can see at the bottom, basically a comparison of subscription versus one-time purchase, and then FAQ, and that's basically the pre-sale page. So as soon as you click on any of these products, you're then obviously being pushed into the product sales page for that specific product. I will just show it to you on the live page, right? So let's say I want to see the chocolate one, then I'm being pushed to this sales page for the chocolate one. Now, all of these sales pages are super similar. Obviously, these are just different product pages, right, where we then switch out the main product. Now, this is the flow that they go to. So I would just break down one product page in detail. Now, at the top, you can basically just see the product, price, and then the name. And then as soon as we scroll down, we then have a product description that, again, has like the value proposition, all of the USPs and everything. So ready to drink, meal fruity and 3 fruity flavors. We think it's important to try new things from time to time, yada, 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 right? So this is basically a bundle that you're going to buy. And then we have these different product benefits. Now, again, we have some of the sections are a bit similar to these, right? So, and this is what I like to tell a lot of people and also clients, like you don't need to have completely different sections on all of these pages, right? So you can see what's inside on nutrient overview. We again have this on the sales page because we know that not a lot of people on this initial page are going to scroll down all the way to the bottom, right? So we like to include this on the product page again in terms of information, right? So this is just then one new section that we have on the product page where we basically break down all of the USPs of the product and then also handle the main objections that people have, right? So it's actually great meal replacement. You get a complete nutrient profile. It's high in protein. It has a low glycemic index, no added sugar. It's smart and nutritious, and it has a lot of vitamins and minerals. And then down below, we just give them again more benefits and then show them some other products. So as soon as they add to cart here, they are then being pushed into the cart and then into the checkout. So from there on, it's pretty straightforward customer journey. Now, this is the flow number one, again, for more less aware people where we push them through a pre-sale page first. Now, the second funnel that we build and optimize with them is the direct to offer funnel. Now, we have different variations of this. So I'm gonna just show them to you high level. So this is one variation, right, where we basically push them to taster pack. Then we push them to a different variation of the taster pack, more for the powder. And then we also have so-called influencer pages, right? So these are just different variations of essentially the same logic, right? Where we have more video style content, which is more for people somewhat in the market already to buy. Where we have video, like mostly UGC point of view videos, right? And I can also show you one.
Stop, give me 30 seconds. Did you know that you can have a super balanced tasting meal for under £3.50? One drink is a nourishing meal, which costs less than a coffee. Not to mention the cost of delivery. I didn't realise how affordable Wi-Fi is, especially because it contains all the essential nutrients our body.
So as you can see, it's like a typical UGC style ad that we then push to a product page. Now, most of these ads are somewhat similar in the way that they are designed, and then also obviously sometimes image ads, but the ads are pretty straightforward. So there's nothing crazy going on there. And then again, we push those ads straight to the offer page. Now we've already broken down the offer page here, so you're somewhat familiar with the offer page, so I'm not going to break it down again, obviously. Just wanted to show you the different variations of pushing traffic to pre-sale pages and then to offer pages, or pushing traffic direct to offer pages. Now with this, just wanted to super quickly show the different variants, right? So this would be a taster pack, because with this meal replacement shake, you have a lot of different flavors. So we basically built them a taster pack, where we tell them, hey, just try it, just so you can see the tastes, and these are like the best selling flavors. And then again, this is like for the drinks. And then secondly, we have it for the powder. And then a third offer page, which is a bit of a variation, would be this one, right? Where it's basically an influencer collaboration with a huge influencer from the UK, which is Matt Armstrong. You may have seen him rebuild cars like GT3 RS's, Lambos and all of that, which is super cool. So he's pretty big in the UK, right? So they basically build a product with him. And then obviously the page is a bit more unique in terms of the whole like color scheme, and then also having a section of Matt or the influencer, and then like the general product sections. Now, I've shown this in other videos too, where we have influencer pages like these, and we've just seen a crazy conversion rate of the on these pages, because whether that's from Facebook traffic or from influencers pushing to this page, it's just super congruent, and that's why these pages work so well. Now, if you click on the call to action on any of these, it's basically the same flow. So from the call to action into the cart, into the checkout, and purchase. So that's basically the flow of these two funnels. Just wanted to show them both to you. Now, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want me to break down any type of specific funnel. I mean, I have hundreds of clients where I'm just going to release case study after case study after case study now. But if there's anything specific you want to see, any specific niche, any specific product, any specific market, whatever, just put a comment down below. You can also send me your funnel if you want me to do a quick audit of that, or just break it down, right? Do like a funnel review. And then, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm also going to link a couple of resources in the description and in the pinned comment in terms of other videos that I would recommend you watch in terms of general approach to funnel building, copywriting, offer creation, all of that. And yeah, see you in the next video.